Hi, friends. It's me, Rambo again, and today I'm going to tell you about our adventure at the lake. But before we got there, a few funny things happened that are worth sharing. So, the morning started as usual. I woke up earlier than my human. He's always surprised how I managed to wake up so early because, according to him, at night I sleep like a rock, but not really. I just wait for him to wake up so we can start a new day of adventures. While my human was still sleeping, I decided it was time for him to get up. I quietly walked over to his bed and started licking his face. No need for an alarm clock when you've got Rambo. He grumbled something, but he got up. A successful start to the day. After breakfast, we headed out for our walk. On the way to the lake, I couldn't resist playing a little prank on my human. We were walking through a field and I spotted a couple of white herons. Naturally, I ran after them like I was going to catch them. The herons, of course, flew away, and I returned to my human pretending that it was my victory. My human just laughed and said, "Rambo, you're such a jokester." I knew I didn't stand a chance at catching them, but it's always fun to try. Then there was another funny moment. On the way to the lake, we passed a small pond, and I pretended I was about to jump in. My human immediately got worried and started calling me back. "Rambo, no, don't jump in the water." Of course, I was just joking and stopped right at the edge, giving him a look like, "Come on, I wasn't really going to do it." But his face was priceless. He almost believed I was going to take a dip in that muddy water. And, of course, before we reached the lake, I had to check out every bush along the way. I can't just walk past them, it's my duty as a dog. Every little bush has to be marked, every stone inspected. My human is used to our walks taking a little longer because of my research missions. But hey, I can't miss a thing. When we finally made it to the lake, I was full of energy. This is where I got serious running, sniffing everything, and marking my territory. You know, that's an important part of my life. The air was so fresh, and the smells were just incredible. It was like a dog's paradise. My nose was working overtime, and I didn't want to miss a single scent. There was everything: the smell of trees, water, and even a couple of rabbits that had passed by, leaving their tracks behind. One moment was especially funny. My human decided to play fetch with me and threw a stick into the water. I looked at him like, "Seriously, you want me to jump in there? I'm a Bull Terrier, not a water dog." He laughed and went to get the stick himself, while I sat on the shore watching him fuss over that wet stick. Sure, I could have fetched it, but I figured I'd rather stay dry and enjoy the land. But the most beautiful part of the day was, of course, the evening. When the sun started to set, I sat by the lake and watched the reflections on the water. It was one of those moments where I felt like everything in life was just right. My human sat next to me, and I wondered if I'd ever learn to swim. Although, honestly, wet fur doesn't seem like my style. But who knows, maybe one day I'll give it a shot. We sat there in silence for a while, enjoying the moment. My human would glance at me and smile. I'm sure he thinks I'm pondering something profound. But in reality, I was just planning how many more bushes I could mark before it got dark. These quiet evening walks by the lake are the best. Just me, my human, and the nature around us. These are the perfect moments I wouldn't trade for anything. Friends, if you enjoy my stories and adventures, make sure to subscribe to our channel. I swear by my favorite bone, there's more fun and amazing moments ahead. See you in the next videos.